Welcome back to Valpo Hoops on Tracks, brought to you by Chicago Sports Podcast, 5-4 Chicago. I'm your host with the most, Brandon Trax Hiatt, and tonight, oh my, is a very, very special one. We've got two rising stars in the house, two dogs in the making, two young men who just might change the culture at Valparaiso University. The moment they stepped on that court, folks, oh man, I'm so excited about it. I hope you guys are too. First up, we've got Kobe Walker. Man, this guy's ridiculous. This is a cheat code, folks. 6'10", 6'10" in the building, man. You can't make this up. Unbelievable. Rebounding machine from Normal, Illinois. He broke a 52-year-old school record, folks. This man is physical, mobile, and coming into the Missouri Valley Conference like a freight train. And right after Kobe, we've got Rakim Chaney, Mr. 212 degrees, straight out of Rockford, Illinois, by way of Florida, where he was named Player of the Year in the Florida Sun Basketball League. Wow. 25-7-5. Yeah, this point guard can do it all. Floor general, bucket getter, lockdown defender, guys. Man, I'll tell you what. Let's get into it, man. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's get into it. Kobe, you're up. First on deck, buddy. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Just don't dunk on me, okay? Here we go, man. Kobe, welcome to Valpo Hoops on Tracks, man. Big man energy in the building. How does it feel to officially be a part of this new Valpo era under Coach Roger Powell, bro?
No, it feels amazing. I think we got a great group of guys coming in, and I can't wait to get to work when I step on campus with them.
Yeah, man. You know what? He's got like that vibe. I've been watching the videos of him. He is just like, he's got a lot of energy and stuff. And I heard last week when we had a couple young gentlemen on with me that he can actually dunk still. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
In his 40s, still being able to dunk. That guy has got dance moves. I mean, seriously, I'm surprised you guys haven't lost him to American Idol or, but dude, this guy can do it all. He's got like a really good vibe. And to me, he's got a pretty good judge of character because so far, what I've seen, you guys seem pretty cool. And the numbers just jump right off the page, man. They are freaking ridiculous. We'll get into that in a little bit, but man, you averaged 19.1 points, 12.2 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks a game as a senior. And then you went and broke a 52-year-old rebounding record. Oh my gosh, man. Walk me through what the moment felt like when you realized you made history forever, bro.
It was amazing because I wasn't worried about the record. I was just worried about winning the game. And then my coach told me in the locker room, my teammates getting all happy for me and excited. So it was a great moment, and I loved it. So I'll never forget it.
Shout out to SJB 1919. He's already coming in hot. He says, bro is cooking 52. He can't believe it. That's crazy. I mean, you're getting one per week. Here's the deal, man. Those are big, man. Those are big. You said one of your strengths is mobility. As a big man, that's crazy. I can't even like dual threat. You got mobility. You got the height. I'm sure Rock is just salivating hearing all this, man. I mean, this is exactly what you want when you're a floor general. You're going to make his job easy, okay? So how do you use that speed and agility to punish slower defenders or create mismatches? Like what is it that you do?
I think just like running the floor hard, I can get open buckets and good looks, and with Rakim being a good passer, so that'll be pretty good this year.
Wow. This kid says you're better than LeBron James. I mean, that's pretty cool. You already got a big fan out there. I mean, that's pretty high hopes, but that's listen. Jasmine Martin says, "Way to go, Kobe. Let's go Beacon." So, right away, is that somebody that you guys know personally?
That's my mom, yeah.
Okay, cool, cool. Is she in the building right now?
Yeah, downstairs.
Awesome, man. I'm sure she's proud of you, man. I'm sure she's proud of you for sure. All right, so here you go. Coach Powell said you have huge upside and he's not shy about playing freshmen. Dude, he's not shy about playing freshmen. That's a heat check. What are your expectations right now for your first year at Valpo? Are you coming in looking to make a statement from day one?
Definitely, I say from day one, it's just all work, and I'll work for my PT. So that means a lot, Coach saying that he's not afraid to play freshman because I know the work I can put in to play. So I think I'm gonna make big strides for sure.
Well, I tell you what, man, you seem like you're cooler than the other side of the pillow. So to be able to be in those heated moments, I'll tell you what, we should have done this already because sometimes pictures, the cerebral, all of that, seeing it to believe it. Let's watch your highlight video, man. Let's see what you got here. This stuff is fun, man. Check this guy out. Check this guy out. Man, I tell you what, give it up for those shots, man, and the blocks and everything that you did. I saw you throw some bodies down like it was WWE. Somebody was saying they was checking your height, and he goes, "Are you taller than the Big Show?" Because I tell you what, you're cooking out there, man. You look good, man. I tell you, hey, keep that guy, whoever your camera guy is, they're locked in, man. They're doing a great job out there. So, hey, listen, you mentioned that your love for the coaching staff and that
Yeah.
Valpo felt like family right away. What was it about that visit that told you this is home?
I want to commit the day of the visit, but I just like had to think about it one more night. But I loved everything about it. I loved what the coaches had been playing for me. I love the campus, I love the people, and just playing against the guys. Like I feel like that's going to be what's going to be like every day in practice. So I loved everything about it. There's nothing not to like. So
Yeah, I mean, it made you feel like you're home. It doesn't get any better than that. When you feel at home, man, that makes everything just nice and close and easy. You know what I mean? And that's a good feeling to be right there. You don't want to feel like you're a visitor when you're at your future home, you know.
Yeah.
You were previously committed elsewhere. Where was that at?
Central Michigan University.
Okay, okay. Um, what reopened your recruitment after a coaching change, and what did that process teach you about resiliency and trusting your own path?
Uh, Reopening my recruitment, I feel like it was a great decision because I felt like I got a better opportunity. So, and it was another kind of stressful decision. So I kind of had to wait it out and just think what's best for me right now. So, and I just trusted Coach Roger. So
Yeah, I tell you what, man, it's good when you can trust someone right out the gate like that. Gives you comfortability. Did you hear about him? Does he have that kind of reputation that stands out, or was it just meeting him in person that you knew that you were locked in and that's where you wanted to go?
before I committed to Valpo, I actually visited 2 years ago. So, and then once I decommitted from Central Michigan and reopened my recruitment, Valpo hit my AAU coach up about me. So, and he called me one night. We got a visit scheduled, and from there, then it was a great relationship. So,
That's awesome, man. So big men in today's game are evolving. You got guys like Bam, Jokic, AD, the Joker.
yeah.
They all can run the floor, pass, even shoot. Who do you model your game after, and what parts of your game are you working on this summer?
So I'm working on definitely shooting and just like driving to the rim. Nothing's perfect, so I'm working on a lot of things. And I say I probably model my game after I say probably either Bam because I feel like the same body build, and just like it's a good mid range shot, and I feel like I got a good mid range shot as well too. So and he plays his own game at his own pace. Like he doesn't try to do anything that he's not comfortable with. So
Yeah, I agree. I legit wanted him on the Chicago Bulls for all the right reasons, man. I mean, if we could get him, I tell you what, let's just save a space for you, okay? You just keep working and grinding, and we'll make some room for you over there with the Bulls, okay? You'd be okay with that. Which it's an easy move, man. It's an easy move, right from here to there.
that'd be cool. Yeah.
Valpo D1, baby. I mean, give it up for being in Division One right here in our own backyard, man. This is awesome. This is so cool. This is surreal. Division One. Do you know that less than 1% in the history of ever that anybody that plays basketball makes it to Division One, bro? And you know what the chances are of them actually starting at any point in any time? It's way less than 1%. Okay. So you two gentlemen, you deserve a round of applause and a pat on the back. I'm going to send you out a virtual round of applause. Okay, here you go. You guys travel well. You travel well. No, but seriously though, you've got high character and you're faith driven. You love to fish. Oh man, that's my favorite part of this show, man. When I read about you fishing, I got excited. Not so much about golf. I'm terrible at golf, but this isn't my interview. This is yours. But this is what happens when Trax goes golfing. I go up with that stupid little ball, and the grass goes farther than my ball, and the club goes farther than both of them. That's what kind of show you got going on when it's your track. So if you're ever in a slump, take me golfing. I'll make you feel good right away. Okay. Uh, like I said, you love to fish, golf, spend time with family. It already sounds like you got a good support group right there with you, man. Uh, how did those off-court qualities shape you as a player and a teammate? Because you jump right off to me off the screen as good quality. Even I'm just telling you, talking to you a little over these few days that we've spent together, collaborating, going back and forth, and working this show together. You seem like a very respectable young gentleman that's very polite and wanting to help out and make sure that the whole team gets across the finish line, man. all these types of things like this family and everything. Does all of this stuff, does this help shape you as a teammate?
I would say for sure it does because Valpo teammates are gonna be my family, and I know like we're gonna have to bond, get to know each other off the court. So I would say to that extent, yes, it does. And then I just feel like I'm a good, fun person to be around. That's why like family and like those activities. That's where that comes from.
Oh, that's awesome, man. And way to pay it back, man. Way to pay it back to the family and where you came from and give them the credit. That's awesome, man. That's refreshing to hear, man. From an old head like me to hear from a youngster like you, that is really cool to hear, man. And Valpo, we need you. We need you. Great job. Great job bringing you in the building. So I got two more, and then man, we're gonna talk to Rock because this is great, man. This double header dual threat. You guys are awesome. So, what does it mean to you to represent Normal Illinois and carry that legacy into a conference as gritty and tough as the MVC?
It means a lot because I feel like not a lot of people know about Normal Illinois, but it just means a lot representing them. And then we play ISU this year. I'll play in my hometown, so I grew up there, so it just means a lot, definitely.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. I got one more question for you. Finally, Kobe, what's your message to the Valpo fan base? What can they expect from you when that first home game tips off, man? I'm so excited. I can hear the sneakers squeaking on the court and I can hear you dunking the ball and stuff, man. What can they expect from you, bro?
I think they'll expect a lot of energy and just me playing hard and doing my job to help my teammates win.
I tell you what, everybody better get off their cell phones unless they're taking pictures because this guy will block at will and it might go into the stand. So we all got to keep our head on a swivel and be careful, okay? And you guys might want to invest in a couple of extra basketballs in case he pops a couple on those blocks, okay? All right, Valpo. I'll help chip in a couple bucks because I think we're going to deflate a few, man. This guy's bringing the pain and the power. Hey, man, thank you so much for joining with us. Just hang tight for a little bit, and we're gonna kick things off with Rock, man. We're transitioning over and from Kobe Walker, folks, a monster in the paint, a gentle giant off the court and on the screen, and a name we'll be hearing a lot more this season. Now let's bring the fire. Let's welcome in the general, the floor leader, Rock Chaney. Let's ride. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good.
You guys are so cool. You guys are just laid back, man. I'm all fired up. You guys are like laid back. This is perfect, man. It's like peanut butter and jelly. Good combo. All right, Rock, here we go, man. Um, Rock, welcome to Valpo, man. Hoops on Tracks. Welcome to Valpo Hoops on Tracks. You've got energy, you've got leadership, and that alpha dog mentality. Let's get right to it, man. What drew you to Valpo and Coach Powell's vision?
I'm big on energy. Coach Powell and the coaching staff, they got good energy. They love each other. They like to joke around with each other, and that's the type of people that I want to be around. Um, when Coach Powell reached out to me and wanted me to come out for an unofficial, to get a look at my game and everything, and get the chance to talk to me. When I came in and got a chance to see them in person and feel the vibe in person, everything was natural. So that's what really stuck out to me, Coach Powell and the coaching staff.
What it feel like, and I'll circle back and I'll ask you this question, Kobe, here in a little bit after we finish with Rock. But what did it feel like stepping on that court, man, taking that picture? Walk us through that because D1, bro, like you already heard the stats earlier, less than 1%. You're stepping on the court, D1. You got that alpha dog mentality, man. I mean, what did it feel like to be in Valpo D1 for the Beacons, man, right there?
It felt good. Putting the jersey on and being in the locker room and being able to step on the floor. It just felt good. It felt exciting. I was with my brother and the rest of my family at the time. So just knowing, how hard that me and of course Kobe, put the work in to get to this level, and to be able to have an opportunity like that is a blessing. So just being able to put the jersey on is real exciting to think about, putting the real jersey on and tucking it in, putting the shooting shirts on and starting to warm up. That's just to think about that is gonna be very exciting. It's gonna be a good year.
And I tell you what, man, you already got the hoodie. Got it looking good in that
Yeah.
hoodie, bro. You got the shirt back there. You guys already got the spirit swag going on. So, what about you, man? Let's circle back. Let's ask you really quick while we're on track with it. What did it feel like right there to take that picture, man? To have the Valpo, is it that's your number 33?
I mean, it's just a random number.
Yeah. So what was it like to throw that on and that backdrop grit? I mean, what was it like to feel that D1 picture, bro?
It was a really good experience because like my hard work's paying off, and I still got more work to do. But it was a crazy experience for sure. Also, the weight room's really nice too. So that was actually in the weight room, and so it was really nice for sure.
Nice, nice. All right, now let's get back to Rock, man. Um, like I said, you went from Rockford to Florida and straight
Mhm.
dominated. 25 points, 7 boards, 5 dimes a night. And now you're Sun League Player of the Year. What did that grad season at 212 degrees do for your development and mindset?
It was a good year for sure. In high school, it was always kind of challenging for me to be really in control of my team because we were all point guards. We were all short guards, guard heavy type of school. So when I decided to take a post grad year, I wasn't the tallest guy on the team anymore. So I was a point guard. I was able to control the floor, and just transitioning to that for a year. It was difficult at first, but when I got the hang of it and got in the flow of watching film and seeing what I needed to work on, when I was able to develop each day on it, once I got used to it, I just caught a flow, and it was almost every night I was close to a triple double. So that's what felt really good.
Man, those are some big numbers. Those are some lofty numbers, bro. Hey, you travel well. I'm glad that you were able to come here on my network because I'm going to tell you what, you get a close, like home feel about it, right? You don't get this from the 4 letter networks of ESPN, CHSN. You don't even get this to the 3 letter networks of ABC, NBC, CBS. You get this right here, Chicago Sports Podcast, Five for Chicago. The voices are heard in the chat. I'm actually pulling it up right now, not just for the algorithm, but so that you could see that there's people out there that have got your back, man. Right here, Chaney. That obviously jumps right out to me. Says this person is related. Tell us who this is, man. It says you definitely worked hard for this and you deserve this blessing. Let's go.
That's my mom.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. And then you've got right here, um, Samson. He says, let's go, nephew. Keep up the hard work and dedication. Hand clap, flex. He's excited. So, and then Landlord Chronicles, excited for both of you. So, like I said, man, you guys travel well. You want to say anything really quick, Rock, to the people that are watching you?
Just thank you. The people that's in the chat, they've been supporting me, since I was in Rockford. Ever since they've came along for the journey, they've been supporting me ever since. The good games and the bad games. So I thank them for that. And they just as excited as me to get the ball rolling at Valpo. So you're gonna see them at the games on the sidelines cheering. They probably gonna be the loudest ones in the stands.
That's cool, man. I'm gonna have to go check out a game because once I see who the loudest is, I'll know that they were here on this show, man. This is great,
Yep.
man. I love it when you can hear like what's that like for you as a player, like to hear the bleachers and everybody just stomping and clapping and just wilding out for you guys, man. Does that feel good or what?
Yeah, sometimes as players we be so locked in on the game, so we can only hear so much. But when we do, it feels good. You get a feel of the pressure. Some players they like that pressure and they'll embrace it, and they'll those are the great players that embrace that pressure. But others, when that pressure comes, they'll fold. So my dad and my brother has always been big on embracing the moment, embracing the pressure, and always attacking the moment. So like the buzz in the gym when I feel that, you just got to embrace that moment and play hard. So I can't wait for that for sure.
I tell you what, man, I'm excited. I'm getting really pumped about this because you seem really cool too. But we're gonna watch your highlight video, and it jumps out at me too. Like you are not like like this chill on the court. Like you have like ultra energy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like if they don't know, and they should know, everybody should know right now who you guys are. But putting them on notice, man, putting them on wax. We're about ready to get into it. I tell you what, I'm not even gonna. Let's watch your highlight video and we'll finish the other question with tracks. You good with that?
Yeah, that's
All
cool.
right, let's do that, man. I've watched this quite a few times already since you sent it to me. Both you guys, man, unbelievable, world class athletes. Here we go. Wow. I mean, you've got a good blend of like speed and power, and you're fearless, man. What is this? What is this? You're looking at this firsthand. Like I'm telling you right now, as a big man, Kobe, what does this do for you watching a video like that, man? Are you excited or what?
Yeah, I can't wait, to build chemistry. So I'm excited.
Heck yeah, man. This is gonna be a good time here in Valpo. All right. So you said toughness is in your DNA, Rock. And that Rockford guards bet on themselves, man. They bet on themselves. How has that underdog self-made mentality shaped your journey and also your confidence?
It's basically made me who I am today. Rockford guards they always been overlooked. I know people can, look at the Fred VanVleet story itself. He's always been overlooked, especially because he's undersized. People always underestimate him. So being able to speak to him and being in the same high school as him, I can get a sense of that also, being overlooked and being underestimated. So just having that chip on your shoulder every single game. We both was coached by the same coach, Coach Ott, and he coaches toughness. That's what he preaches. So being there for 4 years, being able to have a defensive minded type of guard, and playing 94 feet every game, taking that to post grad and playing in Florida. With Coach Mahoney, he's big on energy too. He's coached plenty of big players, big time players, and recruited plenty of big time players. So he shares big stories with me, and always tells me that every practice and every game it matters because you never know when it can be your last. So he always tells me to have big time energy, and that's just who I am today. I brought that type of rock for toughness to Florida, and that's what I'm gonna bring the rock for toughness to Valpo.
You take it with you everywhere you go. You don't leave it behind. And I tell you what, a good support group following you right here in the building. They're still, chatting it up, man. This is awesome. This is great to hear, man. Here's the other thing I like to hear. You're 6'4" and you move like that. That's crazy, man. 6'4" point guard, and Powell says you're coming in with a chance to contribute right away. How ready are you to run the show at Valpo, and how do you balance scoring with being a floor general?
I'm very ready. Me and Coach Powell, we talk a lot. I talk to most of the guys a lot. It's gonna be really exciting. But I'm ready, to take whatever role that he gives me. The biggest thing that's gonna be for us is just to win games. So I'm gonna do my job to win games, and whatever extra energy or extra defense or extra anything that I can add on to that, that's what I'm gonna add on to. But the biggest job we got right now that's on our list is to win games.
And I'll tell you what, while you're doing that, make sure it sounds like you got a good support group at home. And they've probably already told you this, but I'd rather hear it twice. Um, Make sure, here's the deal. Yeah, you like steak? You like steak, Rock?
Yeah,
Okay. Or, anything on the grill. What tastes better? When you just throw it on the grill, throw some seasonings, or when you marinate it and then throw it on?
you got to marinate it and
You got to
then throw
marinate.
it on.
You got to marinate it, then throw it on, right?
Yeah,
This steak is going to take good regardless. D1 ball is going to taste great regardless for you. But marinate in this moment, bro. You are truly blessed beyond measure, and you are going to bless us, both of you, and just enjoy this moment because it goes fast. And I don't say that to scare you. I just say this because I'm an older head, but I wasn't that long ago. I was, as young as you are. I got a 20-year-old daughter, 9-year-old son. He's in the chat right now. And I tell you what, it goes by fast, man. It goes by so fast. So make sure you enjoy all that. The sneakers, the sweat, the hand claps when you can finally hear them, when you get out of the zone, like you said. You can't, I think like we got to get louder so you could hear us. The louder we get, the more you guys can eventually hear us. Just enjoy all that, man. Enjoy like the stuff you're talking about, the camaraderie, the brotherhood, all that stuff, us fans, just being in the building, being at Valpo University. And I'll tell you what, if I could go back, that's one thing I would say is I would just enjoy every moment more and not get in such a hurry to get to that next level. You know what I'm trying to say? So
yeah,
that's all I got, man. That's my one little, little nugget of the day for you guys. So let's talk about leadership, though. Let's talk about leadership. You are a communicator, and that's important. Communication is important because what happens on the court, good or bad, you got to stop and you got to recalibrate. You got to regroup. You got to say what's going on, and you got to be able to call people out in the right way. But you also have to be a leader in order to do that. You're also a motivator, Rock, and someone who leads with action. How do you plan to earn the trust of your teammates, Rock? As a freshman at that too.
yeah. Just to come in and do my job, the older guys, of course, they're gonna know more than me at the college level because they're more experienced. So I can learn from them, but it may be some stuff that they can learn from me. The biggest thing for point guards is just for me to be vocal, continue to motivate my team, motivate all my teammates, and then another big thing is just to talk to my coaches. Always build good relationships with my coaches, same with my teammates. But I think the biggest thing with leadership is, like you said, just having high energy. So coming to every practice with a big smile on my face, and every game, and whenever I see my teammates, I'm gonna share my love with them, just so they can know that I'm here for them, and that it's bigger than just basketball with them. So that's gonna be really exciting for me.
All right. I don't know if someone's clowning in the chat, but this is crazy. Is it true you shoot and make 500 3-pointers per day? What's going on here, man?
Yeah. I mean, that's the biggest thing, just to be a basketball player. I got to work on my shot every single day. So I probably make more than 500, but I definitely make at least 500 threes, mid ranges a day.
Per day?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I tell you what, I can't even do 5 things right per day, let alone 500. That is crazy, bro. Hey, listen, if I go grab 5 fries, I'm dropping one of them. I'm picking it up, but I'm gonna drop one. That is, hey man, I tell you what, I thought this was a sibling or somebody like a friend, like literally. I don't know. Maybe I've been living under a rock, but I have not heard of a stat. This is crazy, man. This is cool. Thank you, landlord. Who's Landlord Chronicles, by the way? Do they know you?
I'm not sure who that is. I probably know who it is, but I don't know him by that name. Nah.
Well, they have to if they know that about you, right?
Yeah, they gotta know either my parents or somebody.
Yeah. He says rock goes 1000%, 1000% of the time. Um, so, anyways, all right, let's get back to question number 6. I'm sure they're gonna do their due diligence and tell us who they are, man. Who's
Yeah.
the masked man, or what's going on?
Yeah.
Please tell us. Please tell us. You said you're the kind of guy who dives on the floor and gets deflections and closes games. That's gritty old school basketball, man. Where does that fire come from?
That just come from really just playing hard. Like I said, Rockford toughness. A lot of players. I brought up Fred Van Vliet. This past series, the Rockets just had with the Warriors. They didn't expect the Rockets to go 7 games with the Warriors. But if you really dive deep into the film, you'll see that Fred was, he was a big part of that, making shots and playing defense. But that's those diving on the floor for loose balls and taking charges. Those are small things that may not show up on a stat sheet. That my coaches have always told me is that's what separates great players from good players. So that's what I'm gonna bring to Valpo. Coach Powell always preaches about grit. So that's what he means by grit, getting on the floor, risking your body for your teammates and put your body on the line for your teammates and just playing with heart.
I love that because some of it don't jump out on the stat sheet, and a lot of people look at numbers, and
Yeah.
and there's an old saying, there's a little adage, I don't know how far you want to take it, but it says liars figure and figures lie. Okay. And here's the deal. Sometimes those figures lie because you could do something on the court, or Kobe could do something on the court that totally changes the trajectory of that game and makes that part of the game a whole lot easier. And Kobe's going to pick up on that right away. And you're going to pick up that right away because they're going to know that they couldn't have done it without you. And I feel like that is something that just comes natural from you, Rock, because like those numbers are going to come because of your grind, because of your grit and all that kind of stuff. And I feel like this is the type of stuff that this university is looking for. These are the special ingredients, man. This is a secret sauce of Valpo University, and you guys are bringing it. What else is going on in the chat here? Shout out. Thanks for the shout out, Dad. Oh, that's my son. That's my son there. That's a 9-year-old. He plays basketball too and soccer. So you come from a basketball family. Speaking of family, your dad, your grandfather, even your brother. How have those family roots influenced your game, and how special is it for you to carry that legacy on?
Well, they all watch the game. They all been watching me and my brother grow up play basketball. Um, my brother, growing up, my brother was always better than me. He would always beat up on me from the time we were young, and then he was 2 years older than me, so he grew way before I grew, and he was towering over me a lot stronger. And playing against him, that also built up a lot of toughness because I can't complain about foul calls against him. Um, I gotta figure out how to play. He's a bigger guy, so I gotta figure out how to play against him. My grandfather, he coached basketball. My grandfather in Rockford, and then my grandfather from Chicago, he played basketball at DuSable. And then my
Oh,
dad played. Yep, my dad played basketball for Parkland College and Dunbar High School in Chicago. So
wow. Okay. So, man, you got some real local grassroots. That's awesome. That's all
yeah,
right. Um, yeah, and I like how you were talking about that sibling rivalry. So
yeah,
one of the guys that I've had on, several guys have had on the show that have actually played at a high level, Walter Payton. Chicago Bear legend, greatest running back of all time, 85 Super Bowl champ, Hall of Famer, all that good stuff. His older brother, Eddie Payton, he's the one. So last year I went there for Mongo, right? Good friend of mine just passed away from ALS. Um, and I was there at Canton, Ohio, and I was there for all of that. Devin Hester down in Florida was there for all of that. Julius Peppers, he played basketball also, dual threat sport type guy. But Eddie Payton's going there with me. He's going to be on my staff. And when I speak to him online, and we've done shows together online, just like I am with you two gentlemen, it's always that sibling rivalry. And he really feels, and Walter felt, of course, he's speaking for Walter, but he said that, because of that close rivalry, that sibling rivalry, that's what drove and pushed Walter to that level. So it sounds like you've got that going on in your building too, and that's really cool, man. Just wanted to share that little bit with you, that it translates to beyond higher levels. And I don't even know, you probably have spoken into existence in the family around you, both you guys, but who would have thought one day, looking back, little kid dribbling a basketball, 3 years old, whenever you guys started, that you guys would be D1 right here, right now, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. Seriously. Do you think about that and you put a pause, put a pin in it, and think about that moment going back? Did you ever think for a moment, you might have even struggled early in your career, and you probably would have thought, no way in heck, man, D1, maybe JUCO or something or whatever, but this is a big feat, man. I want you guys to know that. I want you guys to know that and really, be proud of this. This is huge. This is huge, guys. Um, what else do we got here? Dad might still have a year of eligibility. Oh man, here we go. He's okay. So here's another question for you. You've already been tracking the other recruits, man, coming in. What excites you the most about this incoming class? And also about the chemistry you can all build together.
Okay. Yeah. Um, the biggest thing is I just think everybody that we done picked up is tall. um, I'm sure Kobe knows he's tall. JT is tall. Isaiah Barnes, he's tall. Like we even picked the Carter. Carter is tall. We picked up a bunch of big guys, so that's probably a big advantage. Of course, playing basketball. I think I'm most excited because uh, a lot of us we're from the same area, but we've never met each other. That's the biggest thing. So being able to finally be able to be on the same team and meet each other, I think that's gonna bring us even closer, and that's gonna make the game a lot more easier. But the pieces we've been picking up, I've been seeing like everybody has like crazy skill. It's just a matter, getting to know everybody, getting on campus and playing with each other. And it's going to be a very exciting year. And I think Kobe can agree for sure.
Oh yeah, man. I'm excited. Hey, dude, you talk about tall. Look at this man right here. He's got muscle on muscle, 6'10". I want to be on his side. You know what I'm saying? I want to
Yeah.
be on his side for sure. He's got your back, man. He's got your back, man. That's got to feel good to have that guy around you, right? That big shadow. Come on.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
Coach Powell is a man of faith, man. Coach Powell is a man of faith, and so are you. How important is that spiritual connection between player and coach for your growth, both on and off the court, man?
Oh man, it's very important. I grew up. I went to a Christian school from pre-K all the way to eighth grade, and then I switched to public school. So I've always been really big on faith. When I found out Coach Powell, the ref, he's very big on faith. That's another thing that stuck out to me in my recruitment. It's another place where we could touch base on and build another connection. So if I need to go to him when things may feel tough, or if I have a question on something, I can go to him for that, and we can relate to something that's spiritual or relate to something that's in faith. So it's a lot easier for us to build a relationship around that, which is really cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just a business transaction. It sounds like a relationship, and it also sounds spiritual. And that's important for you, like you said, all the way
Yeah.
up through, through grade school, whatnot. And that's awesome, man. I like that he checked so many boxes for you guys. All right, Rock, one last one for you. I promise. I got a bunch more, but I don't want to keep you guys too up because I'm sure you're still like salivating to shoot 500 more 3-pointers or something. I have no idea. Kobe's got 500 dunks and shots and blocks and all kinds of stuff, man. I don't know. Do you guys sleep at all?
Yeah.
All right. Last one. You said when you get the opportunity, you're going to deliver. So, what's your message to Missouri Valley defenses? And what is your message to Valpo fans who are ready for something special?
Um, my message to the Valpo fans is, just to be ready to have an exciting year. It's I know for a fact it's gonna be a very exciting year. Be ready for a lot of wins. We're gonna celebrate a lot, celebrate our wins, and it's gonna be a really good year. So just be ready to embrace the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, there you go. And there you have it. Two future stars with something special to prove. Chips on their shoulders and fire in their hearts. Kobe Walker, Rock Chaney. Remember those names, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, man, it has been an honor to hang out with these two young men. This has been Valpo Hoops on Tracks, brought to you by Chicago Sports Podcast, 5 for Chicago. I'm Brandon Trax Hiatt, and I don't know about you, but I am ready to see this new Valpo squad shake up the MVC. If you felt that energy today, smash that like button, subscribe, and share this with every Valpo basketball fan that you guys possibly know, man. Until next time, folks, keep it locked right here because tracks never stop rolling, guys. I never stop rolling. And I want to ask you guys, okay, would you guys be willing to come back in the future? I mean, I had a good time.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
You guys did a great job. Have you guys done this before? I feel like you guys have. Come on, man. You guys have done this before, right?
I've never got on a podcast, but I've got interviewed before, so it kind of connects.
Yeah, it does connect. It's a transitional skill, but I feel like the interviews that I've done, locker rooms and that, it's really quick. It's like, how you doing? Keep it moving. 2-3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? This is more like you're getting a lot. They got a lot out of you. We're not just cooking like eggs and bacon. We got the Trax has always got to talk about food. You guys can find that out right now, man. We got the biscuits and gravy. We got all that stuff. We got the grits, huh? We got the juice out. We got all of it, man. And that's what a podcast is, man. They get a deep dive into what you guys are all about, man. So, like I said, I'm glad that you guys accepted my open invitation. You guys travel well, so bring back your squad, bring back all your friends and family. Hey, man, until next time, see you guys. This is Trax, and I'm checking out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, guys. Thank you.